Hello, y'all. It's the NFL Conference Championship update video, and I'm a little disappointed right now because the Bills just, we'll get to that game in a moment, but let's get to these NFL update video. We start in Philadelphia, where the Eagles put a 55 burger to the Washington Commanders, 55-23. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries, 118 rushing yards. He averaged 7.9 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns as the Eagles go to the Super Bowl. Our defensive player of the game for this one is Zach Bond, 12 total tackles, 8 solo tackles, a tackle for loss, and a fumble recovery for the Eagles. Well, Philadelphia, you're back in the Super Bowl for the second time in the last 3 seasons and trying to win your second Lombardi trophy in their history. The last time they've won it, 2017, the year when they won with Nick Foles, Doug Peterson, that Philly special moment. That's the last time they won it. And now they got what we could say the best roster in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Eagles O-line. Defensively, they showed up. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, listen, Commanders fans, if you're hearing this, you have a future. Jane Daniels is your guy. Dan Quinn is your guy. Now they got to see what's next for the offseason. Is it going to be bringing in some players to come in and help Washington win the division next year? And I could see them winning the division next year. It depends on which players are going to come into Washington and help Dan Quinn, help them go back to the Super Bowl or maybe back to this conference championship game. But I'm happy for Washington, happy for their future. And all I can say is all hail to the Commanders next season on the off season. And now to the big game. Yep, I don't want to talk about him, but I have to. Kansas City, rise up, because you're going back to the Super Bowl for what, a 6th time? And now they are 1 win away to make history in 2 weeks. They beat the Bills 29-32. Patrick Mahomes, 18 out of 26, 245 passing yards. Touchdown pass, no INTs, a QB rating of 111.9 rating. He also had 11 carries, 43 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a huge game for him, of course, running the doing read options and then booth to the run on the right. Our defensive player of the game goes to George Karlaftis. 4 total tackles, 2 solo tackles, 3 QB hits. The last play, blitz, Allen throws, Don Kennett dropped it, and that hurts. If you're a Bills fan, and I'll get to you guys for a moment, but this is our breaker for Buffalo. It is another one. So Kansas City will be back in the Super Bowl. And yes, the Hunt family can just celebrate this one. And then in 2 weeks, we get them hopefully to make history and a 3-peat. Good luck, Kansas City. And I'll preview the Super Bowl in just a quick sec. But meanwhile, for the Bills, your season, we all thought they never got to this far, of course, with the Diggs loss. Of course, Gabe Davis out, Devin Singletary not in the team. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They draft Ken Coleman. You bring in Matt Collins. You still have Josh Allen. And with Joe Brady returning, this offense is going to be even more better than it was from this year. And they could maybe have a shot next year to go to the Super Bowl if the offense is the same, or they could bring in some players who can help them win in Buffalo. Happy for the Bills fans. I know this is a heartbreaker, but all of us, will still remember this Bills team as probably would say the best Bills team in a long time. So now let's preview the Chiefs and the Eagles. Of course, this is the rematch of the Super Bowl that happened 2 years ago in Arizona. I got the chance to saw that game here in this couch. Chiefs won it by 3, 38-35 against Jalen Hurts of the Eagles. 2 years later, what's in stake? Chiefs are trying to do what no other NFL team has done, and that is the 3P. The only sport that has done the 3P was the Lakers in the NBA, but no NFL team has ever won the 3P. The Chiefs have a shot to make history in New Orleans. Eagles are trying to look at the spoil. Of course, you got a running back named Saquon Barkley, of course. And they're trying to win their second Lombardi trophy in not NFL's history. I'm sorry. They're looking to win their second Lombardi in franchise history. Their first title since 2017. This is the key matchup. Chiefs D-line versus Eagles O-line. Now, we are going to be keeping an eye on injury news. Of course, Leonard Dickerson and then Cam Jerkins, if they're going to be playing, because they're going to play a Chiefs D-line that is so elite. Steve Spagnuolo versus Kellen Moore. We know the blitz package for Spagnuolo, but Kellen Moore, with his offense, they're going to be running the football a lot. And this would be another key matchup. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense versus Eagles defense. We've seen this Eagles defense, outstanding season. They are the #1 defense in the NFL. They're going to take on the Chiefs offense that some of these players who faced Mahomes in the Super Bowl, they know how they're going to be playing, and now it's their moment. Will it be the Chiefs winning the 3P, or will it be the Eagles try to end that run and win their second Lombardi trophy? That prediction video will happen in 2 weeks, maybe Friday or Saturday, so I can get these injury news, of course, and who I think will win the Super Bowl. Again, if you have not seen, the Seahawks have hired Clint Kubiak or Dan Margrave, the new GM of the Jets. Go and check those out. And yes, that's the NFL Conference Championship update video. And we will see you in 2 weeks for the Super Bowl prediction video, of course. But again, I will keep going with NFL update videos. Like right now, the Bears have hired Dennis Allen and, of course, a new offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. Again, I'll keep that updated for you guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.